Good afternoon, everyone. It's Miss Sephora. Well, today is another continuation of Pete the Cat and the 4 Groovy Buttons. So I actually have a craft for you to do, and this is Pete the Cat. I made him. Yep, isn't he cute? Hello, everybody. My name is Pete the Cat, and I love being a cat. My name is Pete the Cat. And you can make Pete the Cat too. And all you need is either a toilet paper roll or a paper towel roll. And I just used yellow construction paper. And I had some pom-poms. And then I have already given you the template to the cat's face. And you can just make the cat's face and use him as a puppet. And you can walk around with him and talk about him because, you know, he loves his white shoes. He loves his white shoes. And he loves his 4 groovy buttons. And does he ever cry? No, my goodness, no. He's really very, very positive guy. He never lets anything get him down. So that's Pete the Cat. Now, since we're talking about buttons, I put a few buttons on the table here, and there's a really fun way of sorting. So I sorted in a few things. I didn't just use buttons, I used buttons. I use rocks, I use stones, I use money, I use pom-poms. So let's see, the green ones, I put all my green buttons together, but these weren't buttons, these are marbles, but they're green. So I put everything that's green together. Now, if I wanted them to be the same, I would take these away and just leave these green buttons because they look exactly the same, just like these These look the same, but this is the same color, so I put it there. But if I want them to look the same, I'll move it away. Then I have some white buttons that are exactly the same. Then I have some clear buttons that are exactly the same. But I have red buttons and I put them together, but they're not the same as far as shape or size, but they're red. So I sorted them together just because they are the color red. And the same thing with these. These are not the same size. This is bigger. This is a darker blue. And this is a different color blue and a different size. But I put them together because they're the same color. Now, over here I took some stones. And I sorted the big stones like together. Those are nice. Those are really big. But then I could move this over and put it with you're right, the gray stones, or, excuse me, I could take this away because the gray stones, these 4 are small. And then this is big, but it's the same color, but it's not the same size. Then we have the brown stones also, and the reddish stones, and the cream color stones. And they're not the same size and they're not the same shape, but they're the same color. Then you have the money. So we have quarters. I believe that's a nickel. I'm sorry. It's covered up. It's dirty. We have quarters, nickels, and dimes, and pennies. And pennies. I don't know if it is an Indian head. It says got an Indian head on there. So we have quarters, pennies, dimes, and nickels. So we can find, let's see, what's going to match this one? Here it is. Here's the penny. It's the same color. It's copper. And I wonder if this is the same size. Yep, we got 2 of the same quarters. And then we have 2 nickels. Yep, they match. And 2 dimes. They match. Now, there's so many ways that you can sort objects. Here's some puffballs. They're all different colors, but these are big and these are small. Oh, look, I have a pink puffball. Do you see any pink ones? Here it is. It's not the same size, but it's the same color. Then I have these two blue ones. They are the same, but this is blue too. So I can put that in there also as the sorting. And then we have the 2 white big ones. There's so much fun. You can use so many things to do with this activity. Shape, size, color. It's just a really good way of spending time. It'll spend a lot of time, and your child will enjoy sorting. I also sent some papers. Now this paper is about Pete and his 4 groovy buttons. And it says count Pete's buttons and write the numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I wrote the numbers in. If your child can't write the numbers, that's fine. You can just count them, and then if you want, you can put the buttons on, and that's a good way of showing one-to-one correspondence. Or you can write the number 1, and if your child wants to trace it, you can trace it and then have your child color Pete the cat. So there's also, I have an activity where you can make your hat, My Groovy Button hat, and you can wear it while you're counting all the buttons. I sent so many videos of Pete the cat and his 4 groovy buttons and so many fun activities. So I think you're going to enjoy this weekend because you're going to be busy doing a lot of activities with Pete the cat. So have a great day.